Claims about God in Scripture are actually testable, and we just had a massive global test of the claim that God will look after and protect his children. So let's see how God did with COVID.
First, let's look at claims from Scripture. Surely he will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. His faithfulness will be your shield. You will not fear the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. It will not come near you. No harm will overtake you. He will command his angels to guard you in all your ways. But you, Lord, are a shield around me. God will be with you when you pass through the rivers. They will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life forevermore. You will protect me from trouble. He cares for those who trust him. God goes with you. He will never leave or forsake you. Do not be afraid, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. Those who oppose you will be as nothing and perish. Those who wage war against you will be as nothing at all. Oh, jeez.
Personally, I think a lot of these scriptures should have been removed from the Torah right after the Holocaust. They are clearly not accurate, but they can definitely be removed now as being completely false teachings. There is no reason to still have them in there.
The Lord will rescue me from every evil attack and will bring me safely to his heavenly kingdom. Yeah, you might want to have him clarify what safely means. So we say with confidence, the Lord is my helper. I will not be afraid. What can mere mortals do to me? Well, apparently they can do anything they want to you. Your help has made me great. You are my refuge and my shield. I have put my hope in your word. And that is sorely misplaced.
Now let's see what actually happened.
Well, he kicked off Good Friday by killing 13 women that have devoted their entire lives to him. This was actually a blessing, though. He sat by and watched them suffocate to death just so they can experience what he went through on the cross. This guy was also blessed with that gift. Whether a pastor or a priest or a rabbi or imam, it appears God offered no protection. Even those doing God's work of healing, or those that truly believe these scriptures and bet on God with their lives. They even tried to cast out COVID like it was a demon, and it had no effect. But let's look at the data. This study from England found that 76.1% of all deaths were Christians, which is rather remarkable since, according to the last census in England, Christians only make up 46.2% of the population. So it looks like God was actually going out of his way to kill Christians. And in fact, the least amount of deaths came from those that affiliated with no religion. I wonder why he was protecting them. You know what? All those Christians that died were probably closeted homosexuals. God damn lemon party. You all make me sick. This, of course, should come as no surprise. God hasn't protected anyone from day one. When he left his children who didn't know right from wrong alone with a tree and told them it would be wrong to eat from it. Kind of like leaving your gun out for your baby. What? It's fine. Don't worry about it. All right? I told him not to touch it, okay? I mean, I know he will, and he will blow his brains out, but how else do you teach people these things? You know what I'm saying? He's got to learn from it. And I think people were learning during this time, walking away from God and not returning. It could have been an amazing recruitment tool. Just imagine if a single Christian didn't get it or die from COVID. But then again, God did make COVID. And instead of protecting people, he's quite fond of killing people. These are acts of God, so appealing to free will isn't going to save you. Look at all these believers he didn't protect. You're not safe even in his own house. It's starting to feel almost disrespectful that you don't hold him accountable, like he's an infant that doesn't know any better. His house literally burned down, and people were sifting through the ashes, desperate to find some sign of his existence. That's how small you have made your God. It couldn't be clearer. He will not protect you, not even from the sharks among you, preying off the poor, taking all your money and giving you nothing. I seriously hope people are waking up.